My name is Reverend Mary Osusu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share it with your friends and family. This morning, we are going to be discussing a very interesting matter, rape. What is it about rape that we're going to talk about? How mothers can help to minimize or prevent rape. The Inspector General of Police on the 17th of June, while talking about rape, said that there have been about 717 cases of rape that have been reported. And when we mean reported, you know that most cases are not reported. It means the number is more than that. And in recent weeks, we have heard all over the nation cases of rape, and some of the victims were even raped to death. It is disheartening indeed. What is rape? It's a crime that is sexually committed against the victim wish or will. In most cases, it is done using force. And the people who commit this crime against these victims, the perpetrators, are normally people that are known to the victims, majority of them, like teachers, fathers, brothers, cousins, siblings, neighbors, people who have authority over the person, the victim. Now, how can we mothers help to minimize or prevent rape? I'm going to look at this in three ways: education of the boys, education of the girls, and what we can do generally. Now, with our boys, what can we do? The people who commit this rape crime are usually boys, our brothers, our fathers, husbands that we know. Now, we need to educate them. As mothers, educate the boy child that they should treat women with courtesy. They should treat women with respect. And this begins at home. As they have sisters, we should treat them, to teach them to know that women are to be respected and honored. They are not to be oppressed with the masculine power. They are not to be oppressed. And we should teach them self-control. Sexuality is a reality for both male and female. So when the urge come, they should have self-control over their sexuality. They should have self-control over lust, over gender-based violence. They should not start beating their sisters in your presence and you keep quiet. Say, hey, you're too stubborn. I know it's your senior brother. He will beat a young girl outside. So let's learn to teach our boys, educate them that these things are wrong. Let's also learn to educate them that there are some things they should not do, because studies have shown that rape is caused, most of the rape cases are caused by young men who have been exposed to pornography, to erotic movies, to drugs, to alcohol, and some that have psychological disorders. Now, we have to educate them that these things are wrong, because when they get involved, they are stimulated and they want to satisfy their urges at all means. At times, even with people that they ought not to approach. We have heard of mother and son, a boy raping the mother or raping a grandmother. Then there's also some of our boys that have psychological disorders. Some just believe that women are bad, they should be punished. So anything, they can do anything to them. Some just believe that women are tools that should be used, or toys that should be used and dropped. Whatever psychological upbringing they have, we as mothers have to re-educate them to change their orientation concerning women. Then what about our girls? The majority of the work lies on the girl, because she is in most cases the victims, although there are cases where adult men rape young boys, but the majority and the most common is that of the girls. Now we need to educate them in several ways. We need to let them know that they should not allow anybody to touch them carelessly in the parts of their bodies that are sensitive. They should also dress well in and around the house. They should dress decently. We should also let them know that any man is a prospective perpetrator of rape. They should know that they are not safe with men. You understand? So when they know that, oh, anybody can rape me, they will be very careful in their dressing, in how they relate with the person. They will not be careless, because at times a man calls to say, come to my room and give me water, or go and buy me biscuit, or come and take sweets. You understand? If you know that that man can harm you, you will be prepared. So let's also train them about that. We should also teach them not to walk along lonely roads. If they must go out at night, let them look for a partner to work with, and also not to form same pattern movements. Let somebody know that, okay, today she will come out at 5 a.m. or 5:30, or she must pass here, she's going to work. They know her route. No, or she's going to come back at 7 or 7:30. Those patterns, she should look for different routes when going out and when coming in. Then another thing we can do to our girls is to make sure that we teach them to mind the friends they have and where they go to with these friends. You understand? They should mind the friends they have and where they go to with these friends. We should not leave them alone with the opposite sex in a room for too long. Say, mommy will not talk, mommy will not come. The boy can say, mommy will not come and check. And she's watching television in our neighbor's house. She from time to time, go and watch. Just go and knock on the door and say, what are you doing? You understand? By the time she knows that mommy can come in at any time, both the boy and the girl will be afraid, and the boy will not want to rape the girl. And also, don't leave them alone with men for a long time. What that means is that when you're going out, it's not good to leave your daughter in the care of a man, except there's nothing else you can do. If the child can go out with you, take your child. If the child cannot go out with you, look for a lady to leave the child with. You understand? So it's not though, Charlie, when you're traveling, say, I go and stay with your uncle, and you know that your uncle is not married and does not have a wife in their house. Even some that have their wife, when the wife has gone and they will look, even in the night, the wife is still in the house, they will sneak and go and abuse the young girl. So let's take these precautions for our daughter. Don't find out what they are doing when they are alone. Some of them are exposed to watching all these films, and when they have watched all these pornography, erotic films, lesbian things that have to do with all these things, they want to practice, and they begin to get excited, and they want to try what they have seen. So when you watch them, what they do with their phones, this also will help to prevent it, because when they already want to try it, any man they see, they will put themselves in a place that the man will have no option, that it will be caught unawares, and it too will react, and before you know, the deed is done. And the funny thing is that once a girl is raped, she has been exposed to sexuality awareness, and it's difficult at times to stop her from continuing in it. Then generally, what can we do as mothers? Well, as Christian mothers, we have to pray against this crime and gender-based violence. We have to pray, have to take our position in the place of prayer. There's nothing that God cannot do. For God to protect our daughters and to help them not to become victims of rape, and even to touch the hearts of those people who have made up their mind that I must rape. When our prayers will go a long way to stop it. Then another thing we can do, be a voice for the voiceless. Let's speak up for these girls. When they are raped, let's be the ones to talk. Say, my daughter is raped. This girl is raped. As mothers, let's speak up. And when we were very sure that the thing has happened and we know the person, let's report to the authorities. Rape is a crime against humanity and against the community. So it is not something that anybody should be a victim of at all. It's not something that anyone should be a victim of. And so as communities, we should do all stakeholders, and the community should should stand up against the sin of rape. We should speak up. Pastors, teachers, parents, youth, everybody, we should speak up against it. Is a crime that is not good, offensive to everyone, and it leaves the victim emotionally destabilized for a long time. You understand? Some even commit suicide because they've been raped, and some because they've been raped over and over. They become unhappy in life, and a lot of other side effects occur with it. So we should speak up. Churches, we should take time to teach our teenagers and our youths about this rape and why they should not be involved in it. I pray that as we put all these efforts together, the issue of rape will be minimized and, if possible, prevented in our nation, in our time, in our communities, in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share this video with your family and friends. Bye.